Meanwhile, Donald Trump suggesting that profiling could be one way to prevent another terror attack on U.S. soil. It's, of course, a controversial idea, but the presumptive Republican nominee says it has worked elsewhere and may have been of use here.
I think profiling is something that we're going to have to start thinking about as a country, and other countries do it. And you look at Israel and you look at others, and they do it, and they do it successfully. And, you know, I hate the concept of profiling, but we have to start using common sense, and we have to use, we have to use our heads.
Senior national correspondent John Roberts joins us live. So, John, are there signs that Trump could be facing sort of a new challenge at this convention? So many layers to the Trump story today, but let's start with that one.
Absolutely. And, you look at what the delegates are doing, and it was talked about a few weeks ago. It didn't look like it was real, but now it does look like it's real. There was a conference call last night. 1,000 people were on it, not all of them delegates. But here's the way basically that it's breaking down, according to a member of the Rules Committee that I know. Donald Trump has probably got solid almost 900 delegates, party regulars. This is RNC delegates are about 901. But then there's about 683 either Cruz delegates or Stop Trump delegates. And these are the ones that are trying to cause trouble at the convention. What they really need to do is they need to convince the Rules Committee that the delegates should be unbound going into the convention. And if that is the case, then maybe they can unseat Trump. But Donald Trump talked about this yesterday, and he said he doesn't see this really going anywhere. Let's listen to what Trump said.
Well, heck, I've said this a lot. Run a campaign we can all be proud of. Run a campaign that's inclusive and aspirational.
So that was Paul Ryan talking yesterday about what Donald Trump would need to do in order to have a campaign that he really believes that he could get on board with. Because, we've seen in the past, Paul Ryan has kind of been a little wishy-washy in his support for Donald Trump. But at the moment, he's with him, thinking that if he were to not be with him, it would create an irreparable chasm.
They kind of don't know. I mean, you've got Donald Trump looking at Paul Ryan and the things that he said there and saying, well, I don't know why he and McConnell aren't really with me. But he thinks he's got the numbers to basically steamroll anything that they might come up with, right?
Yeah, well, we've talked about a contested convention in the past. It looks like this is going to be a brokered convention, though not in the true sense of a brokered convention. When I talk about a brokered convention, I mean the Donald Trump forces will get together with the RNC forces to try to defeat the non-Trump or the never-Trump crowd. So it's going to be interesting.
Something else.
And the meetings of the Rules Committee the week before the convention will be very important to watch, so we'll keep a close eye on those.
Amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Yep.
And to Cleveland we go. John, thank you very much.
Thanks,
we'll see you soon.